And I said, okay, did he hit you or anything? No. I said, go on and play. They were like, okay. And then they were over it, you know. But I think it was her who told, because the lady was like, y'all motherfuckers up in here. And she kept looking at the lady, and the lady with the balloon was just ignoring her. She was just ignoring her. I'm getting my motherfucking kids up out of here. Fuck y'all bitches and blah, blah, blah. Everybody motherfucking putting their middle finger up and cursing that kid. And I was like, we were all like, okay, lady. So she gathered like her 4 or 5 kids, and they rolled out. And I noticed some other people left too, because they were probably like, I'm not dealing with this.
Like she was having a bad day.
So then that just left us. And then at some point I heard a lady saying, stop doing that. What the fuck you doing? Or something to that effect. And that caught my, because I was looking at my phone. And I looked up. She's standing over Anna like this. I said, hey, what's going on? Because I'm sitting low. So I'm like, I got to prep myself to jump up. So I was like ready, steadying my feet in case I had to come up. And she put on her fucking arm. I said, hold up. First of all, you don't have to talk to her. I'm still sitting. She's way over there. So she's not even, you know what I mean? She's over there. And I said, woman, you don't even have to talk to her that way. She obviously didn't know what was going on. But she should have fucking known. I said, well, you come to me. You don't cuss at her like that. You come to me. And then she went over and sat down. I was like, okay. I've avoided a confrontation, because it was like, had she kept on, I would have to stand up and I would have got my ass beat. Because she was there with like 2 or 3 other grown men. Everybody grown. We're not talking about young folks. We're talking about people in their 20s. We all grown, like grown folks. 45 plus.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like we some, you know, because had it been some young kids, I would have been like, yo, you know, hey, just chill out. It ain't even like that. But because we were both there, I was just like, okay. And since she sat down, didn't look at me anymore, didn't look at Anna anymore, you know, didn't stare me down, I'm like, okay, it's done with. So then Anna came in, she was shaking. She go over there and she sat next to me, she hugged me. I said, you okay? She said, yeah, I'm okay. And then I could tell she wanted to cry. And she said, you got a tissue? She wasn't like, ooh, 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 like she... And I saw a paper towel, and I went, meanwhile, I'm thinking maybe an employee went back. I get up, employee sit behind the desk, do the whole thing. I'm like, this is another incident. She just sat there with her AirPods in. Some foreigner with a fucking accent. So I get up. I said, look at this shit. I grab a paper towel, give it to her. She wiped her eyes a little bit. I said, now, do you want to go or you want to play? Meantime, Marvin has no clue. He's over there by there, but he has no clue what's going on. And it's a small place. And so I said, you okay? You want to play a little more? Yeah, okay, I'll play a little more. And so she played a little bit more. We stayed like another 30 minutes, because we got there around 6. Place closed at 8. We didn't leave till 7:30. Because I'm like, I'm not going to let her run me up, because she ran off the other one. Not that the lady threatened her and said, but by her saying that about her kid, that was enough to get her, triggered her, and her carrying on like a fool. And, I mean, because she cussed. I'm not saying us. I'm only saying us because we were in the building. She cussed her asses. She cussed us out for real. And everybody was just like this, all quiet. Like, okay, let's just wait for her to go. Let's wait for her to go. Let's just wait for her to go.
Mostly unhinged.
Yeah, let's wait for her to go. And then other people kind of left after that too. Actually, they were leaving as she started cursing. I saw some other one pack up that had smaller kids. They were like, let's go. And so, yeah, so when I said, okay, Anna, so you okay? So she played a little bit more. We stayed another 30 minutes, and then Marvin came over, and like he didn't know what was going on. But anyway, then I told Marvin, I said, Marvin, you want to play a little bit? And then Anna kind of told him a little bit what happened. And he said, what? What? I said, you're not going to do it. Just be quiet. Go play. So we waited another 30 minutes. Place was going to be closing at 8. It was like 7:30. I said, let's go. And then there was another little thing you could play on outside. She said, oh, let me play on here for a little bit. So we got on there, but it was all wet and broken looking. I'm like, what the heck? I said, come on, let's go. We're going to get dinner. So then Marvin said, I wanted to give her a knuckle sandwich. I said, what? You want to go to a grown woman?
He heard that one of them cartoons.
That's my point I'm getting to. That's my point I'm getting to. So I said, let's get in the car. Because I wasn't going to have this discussion and they're coming out and then that would have triggered something else, confrontation. Because like I said, once I said, you could have come to me, and we're yelling at each other because we're at a distance. I said, you should have just come to me. And then she turned around and sat down. And that's the time I'm like, okay, that was the end of it. And like I said, she didn't stare at me. She didn't make little comments anymore. She didn't roll her eyes, say that bitch over there. That's the time I was like, okay, it was over. And the men didn't, stare at me or anything like that. So that's what I'm like, okay, I don't feel threatened. If the kids are okay with playing, let's stay. But I'm not gonna have people run me off. But had I felt threatened, and if the kids said, "Mom, let's go," well, we would have went anyway. So we're driving along in the car. We get in the car. I said, Marvin, do you know what a knuckle sandwich means? I'm gonna give her a knuckle sandwich for her yelling and cussing yelling at my sister. I said, what's a knuckle sandwich? I get the blank stare.
Because you just heard it on the car, you just heard it on TV.
I said, where did you hear that from? And Anna said, I know. I said, Anna, Marvin got to talk for himself. Where'd you hear that from? And she said, I'm going to tell you, from Killing, Alabama. I said, oh shit, here we go. Our dad. She said, I said, wait a minute, Mama. Where did you hear this from? My dad in Alabama. I said,
she
really?
remembers so much more than him, but she was so much more like...
No, because he's in denial. I said, wait a minute. Did he say that to you? Yes. Yes, ma'am. He said he was going to give you a knuckle sandwich? He said, yes. Now, mind you, this the man, he said, smushed his face in the counter.
I know, bro. That's why he told him to carry their ass on. That's why they here.
And I said, now wait a minute. I said,
definitely didn't want him after Brenda, and he's an old school guy, just an old school man. I could just picture an old school black man ain't going. Like, I'm digging deep into my spiritual bag now, and coming up with a lot of compassion in my heart. That's what I'm saying, like for him. And then I said, so when he said it, was he smiling? Because, mind you, we're at the jerk place. Now we're at the jerk place. Okay, so we've been driving. I'm in the parking lot. And Anna kept saying, he's still not over it, Mom. Because I can hear him huffing and puffing. He's walking around with his face. I said, Marvin, is Anna in the corner huffing and puffing? No. Am I huffing and puffing? No. Why are you still mad? Because he yelled at my sister. I said, listen, listen, Marvin. You get mad over stuff like that, but a man pushes your face in the counter and you don't get mad about that. People did horrible things. I spilled it all out. I said, people did horrible things to you. They starved you. They didn't feed you. And you don't say anything. You don't seem bothered by that. It doesn't even bother you. And you're still talking about some woman yelled at Anna. If Anna's over it and I'm over it, what you upset about? Mm-hmm. He yelled at Anna. I said, Marvin, stop. And even Anna was like, Marvin, get over it. So then going back to the knuckle sandwich, I said, so when he said knuckle sandwich, was he smiling or did he have a face like yours? I think he lied. He said, he had a face like mine. I think he was lying because it took him too long to answer. Mm. And I said, so was he mad, true or false? What does false mean? I'm going to say, you ain't that fucking dumb. I said, yes or no. Was he smiling or did he have a face like yours? Yes or no, was he smiling? Yeah, he was smiling. I said to myself, he wasn't smiling. That man probably said, I'm going to give you a knuckle sandwich if you don't shut the fuck up and sit down. That's probably what happened. That's probably what happened. I think in the last days he was tired of him.
Yeah, and see, the thing is, he had cancer.
I know he probably
that's what the mom told me.
He was already bitter.
That he was suffering from cancer. Although he still had his hair. I don't know what kind of cancer he had, but he was like, she said, my husband's just like, nah, we can't do it.
I'm not saying his reaction's right, but he's like, what the hell am I doing raising this retarded ass kid? I'm just saying that's what he probably said to himself. What am I doing? Yeah. Like, I am too old, I got cancer.
Because I even heard him say on a Zoom call, you need to man up. And you need to get your education because you're going to have to get a job. Mm-hmm. And you're going to have to get a job as soon as you know it because you're going on 13.
Yeah, and back then too, like, I remember people was getting working papers at 14. I'm just saying back then too. I got mine
at 14.
Back then they worked, before even they could legally work, they worked odd, you know what I'm saying? Like they worked for their parents and stuff like that, yeah. It was, you know what I'm saying? The culture would start work early, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I started working summer jobs at 14 through working, cleaning up beaches or working at the ACE Center as a daycare person. Forget,
they didn't have the opportunity even you had in their generation. They were a generation almost kind of behind. So they didn't have anything. So they looked at, you know what I'm saying, like, so
I just don't think he had much compassion. I don't think he looked at him with much compassion. I think as he got older and saw how goofy he was like, oh, God,
Yeah,
I don't
so
want to deal with this kid.
and that's the situation.
I think it got worse for him. I think, you know what I'm saying, like, for the...
he probably like, I ain't gonna do it. Because at some point they were gonna adopt kids, but that was probably like 15 years ago after they had raised their own child. Because they got a great-grandchild, so they already raised their child. But anyway, that's what happened. And so I realized that Marvin can't be around other kids. Even though it didn't happen to him, he's probably still pissed off. He's probably still pissed off. Me and Anna don't move on.
Marvin can be the other great kids, Brenda. You just gotta keep on teaching him and teaching him and teaching him. That's all. He's gotta learn, Brenda, because he can't. What else? That's not the way. That's not the approach, Brenda. That's not.
Well, I'm just hoping.
You just gotta keep on teaching him.
I
Nigga,
know.
to man up, nigga. That's it. Like, you gotta keep on teaching
I'm
him.
hoping that once we get with Kennedy Krieger, they have social groups, how they teach them how to react in social situations. So, because that's actually his therapist gave me a few numbers. The one in Children's Hospital has over a 2-year wait. I don't think I told you this. Have over a 2-year waiting list, so they're not taking any more names unless the child is under 4 years old or they're transgender, questioning their sexual identity, gender identity. They'll take those autism kids. And Kennedy Krieger, of course, he can't be in the social groups until he's been evaluated by them. So then the guy, and I told you the story, the guy, the operator said, oh, he's still pending. I see you fill it out in May. My niece is 50 years old and they work wonders with her. She's a coordinator at her church. So he had a lot of respect for the program. And it has a wonderful, nationwide reputation anyway. But anything linked to the Kennedys, as far as humanitarian, you know it's going to be top notch. I mean, even the Kennedy Center. Look all the stuff that's done there.
Yeah. Just close the doors. I'm trying to...
All right, so when I come back, I'll give you this.
Yeah.
So one dinner, because they didn't have, I wanted to get brown stew, something that's not too spicy. So they said, oh, actually, we have one that's half brown stew and half curry. I said, okay, I'll take that. And then I got you a jerk. So somehow, between the two dinners, because it's a lot of food, we're going to be able to feed 4 with all of that. All right, I'm going to go up and hope nobody...
Well, why don't you give them their meal now, though, Brenda?
I want to do something real quick and try to log in on my computer, but
I know, Brenda, but it's late.
Okay.
They need to eat. Let them go ahead and sort that out so I know what is left. Dealing with women are goofy. Dealing with women are goofy. This is me. Yo, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Eric, E-R-I-K, first name. Eric, E-R-I-K, with the K. Power with the Y on the end. Because there's power in the name. Let's get to the motion picture. And subscribe and follow all my other... I'm on all social media. Subscribe either at Eric Powery or at Eric_Powery. At Eric_Powery on Twitter. At Eric Powery on Instagram. And the like. You can find this remote. Hopefully this movie will start from the beginning, man. This is Pluto. I never watched nothing on Pluto before. So let's give this a shot. This is a real story of Harlem hustlers, mob style. Was their squad AZ, Alpo, Rich Porter, and I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna split this up in pieces so y'all can watch it with me. It's one of my favorite hood films. One of my favorite films, period, because I love hood films because I can relate to them. A lot of my friends sold crack. I had a strong crew. I only had one fight in my whole life in 7th grade. I never got bullied, never got punked, and I wasn't no tough guy. I was a jokester, but I had a strong crew, and my older brother was tough. A tough guy. He could have been like an MMA star, like. Thank you. Sorry, this is right. Doesn't come up for you. The mic. They did a great job of getting old cars too. Of finding old cars. That's hard to do. My friend does that. Provides old cars for movies. That's hard. So some people caked up. Whoever had those cars and different people. They had to pay a lot of money. Harvey Weinstein and then put this out. And they had to pay a lot of money to get those cars from the owners. All kitted out just like the 80s. The mid to late 80s. And leave anything in the comments if you remember this era, how this era touched you. Like and subscribe and share and share and share. But please comment about this era. About this era. If you remember this era, the crack era, especially from 85 to 89. I graduated in 1989, from Amityville Memorial High School. Shout out to the Warriors.
I ain't bring them nothing. So I see everybody up there got stuff for them. So I walk up to the table. Ain't got no soy sauce up there, bitch? No, I ain't put no fucking soy sauce in the bag, man. That's what Mitch, fuck the soy sauce, man. Mitch, come tell the story. I walk up to the table, right? Pick up the cake. Mush it in his face, tell him happy birthday. And there's a party looking at me like I'm bugging. I saw that nigga mad love, B.
We looking at you like you bugging, man. You bugging, man.
But nigga been thinking that type of shit is funny.
You took the whole cake and mushed it in his face.
Whole cake.
What's up with this nigga here, man?
That's love right there, man. What that? I'm sitting about to make a birthday party up like that. I know his girl was there. Hey, what's up, man? This is fucking your ass face. Make that shot again. 5,000. You can't make it again.
I think you look 5,000, man.
I'm pissing my head, man. You know, 8 fucks me up, man. You always trying to say you're doing shit, man.
The thing is, baby, you fucking with the wrong nigga right now. You need to be fucking with me, man.
You got it, man. Dad, you got the bet, Mr. Mitch. What you drunk like your name been drinking?
Take this nigga uptown, man.
Yeah, take me uptown, man.
Take you uptown.
5,000, you can't make a shot. You off right here, man. You off right here, man. Your man drunk. That's off right there.
Money, man. Get more money, man. You get more money, man.
Nigga, better right back. I need nothing, man. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga, but double up. Better right back. They go your 5, better 5 right back. Yeah, Mr. Mitch, double up.
Nah, nigga feeling love.
Double up.
Feel like you or something, man.
Like you, nigga, I'm me. Double up. I see you make the shot now, Mr. Mitch. Make the shot now, baby. That's off, Mitch. Mitch, make it count. Make it count. Ah, nigga, that's off. Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money.
Come on,
Right here, man.
I ain't got it right now, man.
You ain't got it. No ribs.
Come on, B.
No ribs, no rice, no champagne. You don't eat nothing. You need to get my money, man. Pay me my money, man.
Only 10 checks real fast. I'll get back to the crib.
On your man 10 G's, because I ain't giving him his food back. Ain't no more soy sauce, nigga.
It's fine, man.
What the fuck you mean, Mr. Smile, man? Let me 10 real fast, B. I'm gonna give you the dough when I get back to the crib.
Fine, man. I'm paying for you kick bag games and shit.
Let's see about motherfucker. Go on a second. Let's see about motherfucker, man.
This motherfucker rich as shit acting like he ain't got $10,000.
You just burned anyway because you lost, man.
Take your money.
Take your food.
I'm slow down, man.
It's on, baby. It's on.
No. Hold up.
You gotta finish taking your money, bro.
Nah, you should have the baby, man.
Word? Congratulations, my man, on the baby, man. Keep that for yourself, man. You good? Good job, man. Mama, congratulations. Congratulations, motherfucking Bob. You a big motherfucking raise a motherfucking power, motherfucker. Congratulations. You feel me now?
blood work. Coax. Are you okay? Can you hear me? Huh? Can you hear me? What's your name, man? Tell me your name. Tell me your name. With me? Sure, deal. No, who did this to you?
I see you checking out that help wanted sign.
What? Nah, I was just thinking about yeah, so why you got the help on the sign in the window?
That sign is to make sure you handling your business.
That's whack. Basically, you making it look like we ain't taking care of business in here.
You know, man. Hey, yo, Mr. Pimp, I know you need some help up in this joint.
Mm-hmm.
What I need you to do is make some deliveries.
You always got to make deliveries.
Hello? Seize my nigga. All day, every day, how much you gonna do?
The hair and the nails. Yo, damn, nigga, every time I step up in this motherfucker, you running the joint. Man, why don't you just put your shit in the bag, man? Fuck a bag, man. Just, you worry about the cleaning this shit. You know what I mean? Because I know you making money up in this bitch.
Can I help you?
Nah, that's cool, but man, Ace Boogie gonna handle that. I got it, Mr. Pip.
No, he on his way out the door. I'll help you.
You can change that, right?
That's a big ass bill.
Hey, you know how to go there?
No, sorry.
Alright, well, why don't you keep the change? Now, you know what? Fuck that. Give it to my man Ace Boogie. He's family, right, babe? Yeah, right, man. Nah, I'm just saying, I hate to see Kate's big brother working in a sweatbox. So, yo, if you ever want to get out,
Calvin, don't do that. He's doing fine.
Okay, what I told you about. Why don't you relax, doctor?